YouTube, I'm Gigi Live. Welcome to my channel. I want to do a quick video. I'm going to list 5 things that you can resell. If you want to become a reseller, it is a great business to have as a side hustle or a business you can have just to do a small business. And here are some things that people actually do sell that do make money to sell. Number one thing that I'm going to back it up. If you've never been to my channel, I'm Gigi Alive. I'm a reseller on Poshmark, G-I-G-I Alive. Feel free to go to my closet and purchase anything that you might see. I'm doing a white sale right now. I do a lot of formal wear, and I do a whole lot of wedding gowns. If you're interested in wedding gowns, check that out. If you're interested in anything for a white party, I'm getting ready to do a white party show on my Poshmark channel. So this is June 12th. 2023, and here are 5 categories of items that people will resell. Let's start with number 5. Number 5 is going to be shoes, and as I talk about this, I'm going to be actually listing. So shoes are items that always pretty much will sell. Now, what kind of shoes would you be wanting to resell? Nike, Adidas, Birkenstocks, Crocs, Vans, Converse, leave in the comments if you can think of anything else. Of course, any big brands like Gucci, Christian Dior, Louis Vuitton, those are brands that of course will always sell. Kate Spade, Tory Burch, Michael Kors sometimes will sell, not as much as often, as well as Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren. Those are all items that are shoes that might sell. So those are shoes. The next thing is books. Books will sell. Books will resell. But the kind of books you want to make sure, and if I have a video actually about, I think John Cruz does a video about books that resell. If you check him out, John Cruz is one of the resellers that sells a lot of books. So books that are vintage books, books that are nursing books or medical books, books that are series books, books that are educational books, encyclopedias and those kind of things, especially those that are vintage, they will resell. Another thing is sports memorabilia. Sports memorabilia, meaning that it could be golf clubs, it could be baseballs, of course. It could be anything signed by someone who is a sports legend. Also, like something like sports jerseys, sports shoes that maybe are signed especially. Those are all items that will definitely resell. If you have any sports books as well, like we just talked about books, those resell as well. Programs from a sporting event, especially anything that's in the 1990s or the year 2000, early 2000s, or anything where a championship has just been held. I was so happy to find a Scotty Cameron golf putter that Tiger Woods had used when he actually won his Masters. That was super cool. I don't think it's worth like over $1,000 for a golf putter. So don't pass up those golf clubs. Look and check them out, okay? So another thing that people will resell is vintage clothing. Example, this is a Donna Resell. And even though it's not a popular brand right now, it's a really cute white dress for a white party. So in its heyday, this would have sold for a lot more than what it sells for now, but it's still a vintage item. People will be looking for a vintage item. So let's say this item was $200 when it was brand new. Well, I can still resell it for like $50. So that's how you flip it. Certain items are going to resell for more that are vintage clothes, like Christian Dior, Gucci, Prada, but there are other labels that you might not have heard of before that also will resell. So the best way to know that is to first do your homework. Look into what is resellable by checking out everything before you buy it. Before you buy vintage clothes, don't just grab something, actually do your homework. And then the next thing that people do not think about are toys. Toys. Toys are resellables. Yeah, toys. I know that my son had a whole bunch of toys in the 90s. And I had toys in the 90s that were similar, but they tend to be more technology-wise as they get older, as you get older. My daughter, who is 14 or 15, didn't even know what a real telephone looked like. So the toys that like are the pretend telephones that actually have the rotary dial, those will sell for way more than the ones that are like the flip phones, like a cell phone. So you have to think through when you're buying toys. But of course, like cars, that would be like the Matchbox cars. You gotta make sure you get the right ones, but those also resell. And if you find things like dolls, like American Girl dolls, the vintage ones, those really can resell too. So check out and don't pass up. A lot of people love to get toys. So those are my 5 items that I think are honestly the best resellable items that you can get. Do your homework. Do not forget to always look for sold comps, as well as how much was it when it was first initially sold. So on Poshmark, you always want to write down the original price and then write down the price that you're selling it for. But it's also good to find out before you put down what it's selling for. Don't just take the suggestion that Poshmark is giving. Do your homework, your due diligence, and go in to find out how much that item originally sold for and how much it's selling for right now. What are the sold comps and what are the original comps? So check that out before you actually list an item. So those are my 5 items that I think that all resellers can always resell. Thanks so much. Stay tuned. And don't forget to look up GIGI Alive on Poshmark so that way you can order any of my items that I have, especially my white party items that I'm having a white party sale on a show that's coming up. It's June 12th, 2023 right now. I'm going to be doing some white party sales. And I'm always selling wedding gowns and formal wear. So check those out. Thanks so much and have a great day.